research other organizations like your company to see how they are solving those kind of challenges. And if you have mentors outside of your organization who would like give you a fresh perspective on those challenges, then you want to speak with them as part of your research and preparation process. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Buife Nomeh, and as usual, I bring you content to help you take your presentations from boring to brilliant. Because I believe that at the moment you begin to give brilliant presentations, you are going to find more success in your career and in your business, as more people begin to take notice of the value that you bring to the table every single time. In today's video, I want to share with you 4 tips to help you speak up with more confidence at work, especially as we go into the new year 2022. A lot of times people miss out on opportunities to grow in their company, opportunities for promotions, opportunities for raises in their salary, or even leadership positions that would come up from having shown value over time because they shy away from sharing their opinions or their ideas during meetings. And if you find yourself in that category, this is the video that you want to watch. If you find this video useful, do click the like button, guys. I appreciate you every time you do that. It helps me to reach more people with my content. Don't forget to share it with a colleague or two who you also know would benefit from watching this video. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Tip 1, set a goal to speak up at meetings. I know this may sound weird, but guys, that is really the first thing that you want to do if you want to start speaking up more with more confidence in year 2022. You want to set that as part of your goal. Listen, one thing about goal setting is when we set goals, we are literally saying these are the things that are important for me to accomplish within this time frame. So if you really want to show yourself that you really want to improve your ability and the confidence with which you speak up during meetings, then you want to set that as a goal. What that means is, as part of your career goals for year 2022, include speaking up at meetings every single time. What do I say during the meetings? I'm sure you would be asking that. There are a couple of things that you can say to show that you are present and that you are a valuable member of that team. One of them is to actually express your idea, share a suggestion that is valuable to the topics that are being discussed. 2 is you can ask a question. If you don't have anything to contribute, you can always ask somebody else a question following their own contributions. Okay, I just need more clarity, or just to understand better, is this what you are talking about? That is a way of speaking up without being the person coming up with a fresh idea. The third way that you can also contribute in a meeting is if somebody shares an idea that you really believe is very valuable and would be very helpful to the program or cause or project that you guys are working on as a team, then you want to let them know that yes, you agree with their idea. So speaking up to say, well, I agree with what James has said or what Toby has said is a good way to speak up during meetings. So set that intention and follow up with it. Tip 2 is to research ahead of meetings. As you enter into 2022, you want to make it a point of duty to always research before you go into any meeting. If your team has a particular day and time that you guys do your meetings every week, then you want to prepare ahead of time. What are the things that are going to be discussed during this meeting? What are the challenges that your team is facing that would be brought up and that you would need to contribute? That is a good time for you to research. Go to Google, go to YouTube, look for answers, research other organizations like your company to see how they are solving those kind of challenges. And if you have mentors outside of your organization who would like give you a fresh perspective on those challenges, then you want to speak with them as part of your research and preparation process before the meeting. Tip 3, practice at home. Practice makes perfect. I'm sure you've heard this over and over, and I often say on this channel, on my videos, on my write-ups, that the more you practice, the better at giving presentations you become. The more you practice, the better at giving presentations you become. The same thing applies to speaking up during meetings. So when you have done your research and you know, okay, these are the things that I'm going to say, that I need to say, that I believe would add value to my team, what you need to do is to turn on your video camera and record yourself sharing those ideas. I often suggest using the video camera because it provides you the opportunity to go back and watch yourself share that idea. Some of the things you may want to look out for is the strength of your voice. How confident do you sound? How confident is your body language? Are they lining up with what you're saying? Are you sharing those ideas with conviction, knowing that those ideas would work if your team would consider using that? And my fourth tip is to actually speak up. Guys, I often say this, the only way to become better at speaking is to actually speak. You can't read books about speaking and get better if you don't practice what you're reading. You can't watch videos like this one and not apply what you're learning and then expect to get better. It doesn't work that way. You get to speak, apply what you learn as you speak, and then get better from there. So I encourage you, the fourth thing that you need to do in the coming year, following the goal that you set in tip 1, is to actually follow through on that goal. Every single time that there's a meeting, make sure your voice is heard, because nobody can give voice to the ideas in your head, and no one but you. So you want to make sure that you are airing your opinions respectfully but confidently in 2022. And as you do this, I promise you, you are going to be seen as a valuable member of your team or of the organization. Your ideas are going to be more appreciated. And even as you begin to agree with other people that you agree with what they're sharing, and that you begin to question other people's ideas just to get more clarification, they too are going to start appreciating you for paying attention to them, appreciating them for what they bring to the table in your team. I wish you all the best in the coming year as you build your confidence to express yourself without fear. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, go ahead and click the like button, and do share this video with 1 or 2 colleagues of yours who you believe would find value as well. Click the subscribe button as I share content that I know would help you improve your presentation skills. And if you want to work with me on the one-on-one, I would leave the way to contact me in the link below so that you can always get across to me. I also have a book on how to overcome stage fright. It's called Beat Stage Fright for Good. So if you are struggling with stage fright and would like help overcoming stage fright, go ahead and get yourself a copy of that book. I've used the techniques that I shared in that book for myself and for countless of my clients, and I know that you would find value reading and applying the techniques that I shared in that book. Until I come your way next time, have a wonderful end of the year and happy 2022. See ya. I wanna
Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the ones that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance.